addiction. He was playing forward all season long, getting an opportunity to play up front to see if he can capitalize here with Baker's great speed and Dalton's playmaking ability.
White and blue trim, going right to left across your radio dial. The Legionnaires are home white with black and red trim. You take a picture of the Chicago Blackhawks in retro against the Disney Montreal Canadiens. That's the colors still tonight. Here's Clarke, quickly into the Strathroy, going around the net, centering pass out in front, wrapping around, and it's shoots off the bar. And quickly the Legionnaires are bouncing the Rockets deep in the zone to our right. Clarke behind the end again, looking out front, up a skate, and Bridges right there to cover the Karen. And Fisher
here in Sarnia twice in the last 15 years. That's twice in 15 years.
Off in the Strathroy zone to our right, the Rockets are cleared up. The other side, two shots from one is here. Duarte, Sawyer, and Cody on the ice. So I found my cameo line.
You have, yes.
So far. Here's Duarte descending inside. Wilson in cross corner. Back to get it to the on board the way he's here with a shot right on. And a glove save there.
In 2010-11. Other than that, they've come up feathers in this game.
And this is my first look at that Rocket Brett. To be playing the salads, I was away last week and the ball out of the cell. He gets the first row start. Here's every pass! Oh, what a stop! By Hartwick with the left hand as he robs Ryan Field point blank in front. In the starting zone, Muir. Boyer out front looking for Field on this line, like they've never been apart.
Well, Field doers Boyer cycling the puck. And they could be called it the Doug and Marion line because, oh my goodness, can they cycle the puck.
Rockets trying to change up the flies. The zone to our left. We're going to listen.
The trio played together. They could change the momentum of the game just in one shift. And I'm thinking that's why they got these two guys reunited again because they certainly need to spark somebody else.
Martin will fire in. Martin has to stop it from wrong. We're running near half wall. And the Legionnaires are cycling out the step. Here's Straczynski. He'll get it just inside the strap. On the bears off the far board. Stick out the center by Nas. The man running the full play. Jordan to the net. Rebound with a slap shot. Rebound in the high slot. Nas over his stick. Tried to fire and didn't work. So Jason near left court. Left point to Martin with a shot. And then steered out of play.
This goes to a lot of these players have come a long, long way to play here for this Legionnaires squad.
Playing the second. Second pass covered by Clarke. Crombeen behind up for Strathroy. Now to Chapman. He was dumped. Legionnaires with possession. Circling around in his own zone. Now with Corey. They're on the far side. That's the center. The Bears have to play this line. Turn on the far board. Here comes the 3-on-2. Hartwick on the line. Chris shot well wide. Karen's off the back wall. Down to the right point. The Bears one-timer. Bouncing puck in the slot. And it'll be cleared. And out. And Curtis Sander will fire right back in. No, he'll carry it over the line. And he'll dump it deep.
That was a new play by Sander. Everybody in the ring thought he was going to shoot that in. He takes it, takes two steps over the blue line and dumps it in, right?
DJ Bridges is coming around the other side. Off the boards to Baker. Rick Warner is behind Grogan. Anthony Crombeen quickly out the center to Clarke. And Clarke goes up a deep. This is the line for Sarnia and Strathroy in the opening shift. And it's the same line for Strathroy that they are again with Baker, Grogan, and Dalton. Somebody's pass in the slot to the point of the Crombeen. Snap shot. Steered aside by the right pad of PJ Bridges. Bouncing puck in the far half wall. Going to turn it out for Clarke. Forced behind the net by Mayo. Backhand off the side of the net. Now behind the net is Boyer. Davis Boyer up front. Crombeen right there. And a shot right on. And Bridges takes the stop. Crombeen has
4 years in the OHL and is now playing his final year of junior eligibility down here with the Sarnia Legionnaires. He's likely going to be obviously the best defenseman you would think in the league this season.
Puck comes out. Going to do it line back out. Field. Duarte from that race shot off the skate. Field gets it back. Top right on. Duarte trying to wrap around now. Boyer on the front. Duarte backhand passing. Boyer right there. And that plays the crossbar. And out of play there.
Right in front of the Sarnia Legionnaires band. 15:59 going in the first period. 12 no score.
Boyer pass to the top of the circle. Snap shot. Big rebound in front. Off the Parker save. Left point to Silva. Wrist shot. And then blocked in front. Loose puck near side. Picked up by the Legionnaires. Looking up the center to 50. Around Boyer. Get over the line. Gave it away. Now Boyer has it. Backhand lead pass for Field didn't work. But we have near size. Jumped in by Baxter. Comes right back. back in.
And nice momentum shift here for the Rockets, not giving up an inch in the neutral zone. Like to see that. Shoot of the hockey game is often played between the two blue lines. Nice work there by the Rockets.
Never trying to shoot it away from Roberts. Gets it now to Chapter. Now to Hartwick on the line. Hartwick near circle. A shot rebound right there. Parker down a couple of whacks at it. Chapman's got it just fine. Near corner now. 4.5 wall blocked by Dorman. Missed shot. That was wide over the far half wall. Now on the Hartwick after it. He takes a hit up to deep behind the net for Danny Chapman. Chapman lost at the prong. Tipped to the line. Kept in. Hartwick trying to keep it in the place for the line. Moxley the back end 5. Down the ice, and Sarnia needs a break. He'll get called. Good hockey. King gets the puck. Miller runs into the ice. King gets right back up and gets hit by Crombeen one more time. Now he'll come over the half wall. King still with the puck. Circles on the blue line. Still with the puck. Looking into the cardboards now. At the dot. Race shot, and that's gloved by P.J. Stewart. Lost the draw to his player. And gloved deep by Minder. Trowell now. Center's out in front. Off the leg of Duarte. Now to the point to Minder. Doesn't fire. Left side Crombeen. He'll dump it deep into the far corner. Now Trowell. He wants to come into the high. Thought he does, and it's deflected off of David Boyer in front. Behind the line. Duarte's coming back to help. They'll pick up the puck in the far corner. Tyler Duarte, the captain, trying to get away from Clarke. Near side down the field over the line. Field will dump it right in on the goaltender. And still in front.
The idea is if they can't maneuver anything here, they're going to go to the bench for a change on the way back. Up to the center of the park over Strathroy. Lost the puck. The Bears move behind his own net. They'll take cardboard. Tip pass over the corner to Duarte in full stride. Up the center, right to left. Over the line. It's offside at the shot. 6 Thornton. Thornton lost the puck to the skates. Play behind the Sarnia near side. Crombeen. Now to Slat. Slat up the board. Goes across. He's going to Minder. And Minder will come out to center. To Corrigan. Corrigan has to tip it. Right there. And Bridges will cover that up.
The partner as to who was open and where they need the puck.
Back again. Looking for an outlet. He's going to be trapped there for the net. He just puts it off the center. Block off. Boyer at the half wall. Forced behind the net now by Allen. Boyer overskated the puck. It's running around the right point to now Luke LeBert. LeBert to put it in the corner now for Duarte. He's there for Field. Back to Duarte. Now they're going to go to work. Left point now to Martin. Martin with a wrist shot and it's blocked nicely through traffic by Sean Park.
On the opening third, still waiting for a free goal.
Kestner too far. Here's David Porter centering it to the free side. Broadside pass. Here's too fast for Boyer. It's played back to the Strathroy line. Kestner trying to get it on the Bears. He does. Kestner tries to come out in front. Here's Buck to the right. That comes off the scoring.
In Leamington, Piano watching the scoreboard for last week back home in my FM studios. There's the water on the visiting London International. Those are trying to keep pace with the red hot LaSalle Vipers. Are you kidding me? They're off to a 17-point start. They lost the regulation.
They haven't, and they lost over 70% of their scoring from the year before. I talked to one of their assistant coaches prior to our game, and we can't believe it. We think it's a dream. He doesn't want to wake up.
Back to get himself back for something with him. Leaves it there for Hammond. Hammond looking for an outlet. Playing off the glass. Bouncing puck at the line. Here is Cody with a shot. And a nice pass there by Bridges. Back to the left point. Crombeen will play back in behind the strap net. Bastard looking for the loose puck. Gets taken down by Hammond. Hammond will try around the far side. Gorman tips it nicely up the turn looking for Hartwick. Hartwick has Chapman going to the net. Hartwick was pitching on the board. Great defensive play there by Mitchell Minder. Right on the near side. Gorman at the left point. Banks to the half wall. Intercepted. Bouncing puck now finds the stick of Kaczynski. He'll come out the center left to right on the far board. He'll dump it deep into hit from Hammond. Here's the off of the Rockets defender. Allowing Gordon still to go back and retrieve the puck. To Silva now. Here boards out the center of the Hartwick. He'll gain the line and dump it in. And that'll be covered up.
To the top of the pack. There's only two teams they've lost to. The two teams ahead of them in the standings. And they're able to defeat everyone beneath them. And one of these teams I want to stroke off that list right now is the Sarnia Legionnaires. But we're still waiting for our first goal in this game. It's been a very entertaining opening period.
Face off near circle board. Control. Left point to the deep. Behind the strap. The Sarnia net. He's scored. Man really got the intercepted. The right point by Nas. He played near left corner. Randy Rose over there with Strong. He played the ball with Sarnia net. Boyer. Davis floated it. Ryan Scott and pointing at the Bears going to get pulled out. Allen will play off the board. Comes down by the Bears. He'll take the hit. Looking off the center. Randy Rose over the slot of the goal. He passed to Matt Knott. Drink wide to Randy Rose over the line. And Mandarelli sidestepped the Malachi crunch by a couple of Legionnaires that have rolled in on shot.
Long way to come here and play hockey in Canada. I'm sure he's thrilled.
Face off in the Sarnia zone. And the Rockets have possession with the Duarte line. Boyer tried to cycle it back to Field. Didn't see it coming. Van Dramen will get it over the line. Far side now for Kestner. Good to win with full nail.
Mayo trying to pin the puck along the dasher board. And Drummond in there as well, watched by Duarte. Mayo comes out of back, tries to spin away, lost the puck. And Drummond at the far half wall now. Looking for someone to pass it to. He'll toss for it, right wide near side. Moxley, toe drag, Moxley in front. Loose puck far side, Kestner. And it didn't get through. I think Tyler Duarte stopped that. There's another toe drag, Van Drummond. Down low, Kestner. Kestner to Van Drummond, one-timer. And a beautiful skate save by PJ Bridges. And the Rockets will ice the puck.
Fresh body.
5 seniors for Strathroy. Gassed right now, but they do win the draw. Now 5:35 to go in the opening period, no score. That's the scene of Boyer, lost the puck, and now goal back into the line. Trying to get around Mayo, loose puck. Clarke now trying to third out in front, and it's intercepted. Sanders goes to the top of the circle, shot right on, and steered away by Bridges, and he hammers home tonight with the chopper. Now Strathroy will get it to the side of the line, trying to change. Nobody changes, and it's ice. Hartwick wants to shoot it, had a stick with Roberts. Now picked up by Crombeen, one more shot. Roger, near side to Roberts, right on the tape. Roberts trying to get around LeBears, forced in near right corner. Roberts now gets hit by LeBears. After comes up front, there's Allen with a shot, and PJ Bridges shot.
65 base scores, 28% long hit by the Rockets. Slated to be one of the contenders this year in the league.
Sergeant fires.
Look jittery at all. He's very, very cool and composed for a goaltender. That's exactly what you want to see. Stewart's going to wait in the face-off circle here, but Stewart's coming in to push the draw.
This game against Ryan Field will tie each other up. Here's a shot right on from Baxter, right at the face-off. Baxter can take the shot. Well, trying to keep it in. Keep it this way. Here's trying to do it. Down the field over the line. There's the far corner. High field. Broke check. Stewart will play to the right field. The Bears get the room. The Bears will tee it up. Deflected a couple times. Scramble in front. Comes to the Bears. Steps right into it, but fanned on it. And it didn't get through and hit Allen. Stewart now at the far half wall. Knocks to the ice. 3:25 to go now in this period. Starting to get at the center. Grip with his own goal. Duarte will get it in just over the center line. Kicker transition. Raptors trying to get away. There's a top shot deflected and this
Goaltender PJ Bridges.
chase up there right Strathroy.
They have an opportunity to shoot the puck and there's an open lane. They're putting it on net. The Rockets again being engaged in the face-off. This time it's Mandarelli. But Thornton's coming into the
Rockets trying to get a draw. Bobby King now has it in the far corner. Spins up, back in and it's blood. And shooting it just wide with Slat as he was tied up by Sanders. Morgan now, right foot now to Moxley. Back into the corner, now behind the other line for Slat. Bobby King trying to get Sander off the puck. Plays it to the left wall. Picked it off the left wall. Now Morgan on the half wall. Morgan at the slot, snap shot the puck off a stick. Chase Wilson from deep in the middle. Far side of Mayo. Up the boards down and Nazi couldn't handle it, so it's kept it in the point. Shot from the line.
Ford comes to the Rockets, no damage done.
Face off for one by the Rockets. Grogan for Baker, but he might fly here to get a break. Baker around Minder. Grogan goes to the net. Near left corner, Baker now forced behind the Sarnia net. Centers it up front. Here's to the point. Here's the Bears, one-timer! And it just missed the right post. Trowell on the near board. He's past the Clarke out nice and deep. He's had to go in the period. He'll hit the Bears. The Bears will go around the far side. Kicked behind the end line by Davis corner. Dalton now forced in the corner. Warrior will play behind the net now for Trowell. It'll hop over his stick. Martin lead past the Baker. He'll chip it out the center. Crombeen now will give it right back to West Baker. He'll fire deep. Far corner. one down. Brogan takes a hard hit from Crombeen. Trying to fight from above the half wall. Clarke now springs Boyer out the center. Will dump it deep near right forward. Back to get it toward the silver. Away from Trowell. Now hard back to Hammett. 1:35 to go in the period. He'll flip it high and down the middle. So Mason will be called.
Still in this scoreless open period in Sarnia.
Played in behind the Strathroy end of the center. Gets their first brings down to the ball at the right point. We'll keep it deep.
20 feet shy of a regulation size rink and 5 feet narrow of a heavy in a standard NHL facility.
Hartwick, Chapman trying to come. Hartwick with a shot, beautiful block made by Parker as it was aimed.
On the other way, both goaltenders very, very solid this opening period.
Off in the circle to our left, one by Duarte. Back to the line field. Field is cycling behind the net, which is Duarte, but the pitcher in the play. With like the far boards, not off. Hit from here in the Strathroy line. Here's one to up in behind the Strathroy net. Martin will get there first. He's tied up by Roberts. Stays with the puck. Martin will play up the boards down the field. 5 seconds to go. He passed the center of the board. He'll dump it into the Sarnia zone. That'll do it for the opening 20 minutes here. As Boyer and Moxley tie each other up at the buzzer. And that'll be it for that. Second period brought to you by 22 Auto Body, your collision specialist on Highway 22. The Rockets moving from left to right across your radio dial. Legionnaires, of course, right to left, playing the Sarnia zone to our right. Crombeen, near right corner, lead pass given away almost at the line to Sander, bounces out to Trowell, hit over the Strathroy line, stops just in over the line, blew a tire, and a loose puck goes into the far corner. Mayo back to get it. He's hit by Clarke. They'll tie each other up. Bouncing puck now to Duarte. Tried to ring it around the boards. Now finds Field far half wall. Ryan Field will skate out the center. Near pass. Now to Boyer over the line. Snapshot off the leg of Crombeen. Strong almost gave it away. Loose puck near right corner. Clarke comes back to get it. He'll play it. Gives it to Field behind the net. Wrap around off the side of the net. And Trowell now lead pass to Davis Boyer. Boyer in over the line. Wrist shot. That was well wide to the right side of PJ Bridges' net. And Tyler Duarte now will get it to line. Gives it away. Off the leg, though, and bounces into the Sarnia zone, and Strathroy will change. Davis Boyer back the other way. In over the line. He'll stop. Wrist shot towards Bridges. Here's a shot right on. Big rebound! And it was just steered wide by Vandermart on the backhand. Here's a shot towards the net of PJ Bridges at the flex of the far boards now for Thornton off his skate back into the corner. Thornton, Corrigan tie each other up. Martin on his knees, tries to play it around the boards, gets back up, loose puck to the far boards now for Mandarelli. He'll chip it to Chase Thornton. Lead pass tried to find Nas, broken up by Kestner. Now to Fogarty at the Strathroy line as Kestner got rocked by his own teammate, Vandermeer. Here's a shot from the point from Moxley, didn't get through. Knife to the Strathroy line by Vandervaart, and the Rockets will get it back in the Sarnia zone, and icing call. Oh, you can? Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought it was once whoever player was on the ice once the motion of the puck went down the ice, but you could be right, David. Absolutely. Roberts turns and fires. Pat saved by Bridges. It's fired down the ice one more time. This one will go right in on Parker, so the Rockets can change. Prong back to get it for the Legionnaires. Lead pass, stretch pass. Roberts knifes it deep. Bridges will leave it there for Hammett. He'll play it around the far boards. Baker will pick it up. Wes Baker lead pass picked up by Grogan, and Grogan will dump it deep. Parker out of his net, leaves it there for Prong. He'll fire it around the far boards for Roberts. Backhand pass finds Jasinski out to center. On the right side with Babkirk. In over the line, lost the puck. Glove down by Roberts. He couldn't fire. Roberts near left corner now. He gets it to Chichinski. Forced behind the Strathroy net. Backhand in front off the skate of Baker to the near corner. Hammond had his stick lifted. Dalton now forced behind the Strathroy net. Around to the far side now to West Baker. Baker hemmed by a couple of Legionnaires. Scrum along the far half wall now. Baker trying to get a whistle. They'll squirt out to the point. Allen with a shot right on, and Bridges sees. Played around the near side. Dorman trying to get it out. He was hit hard, but got it down the ice. Icing waved off. Parker will play to the far side now for Minder. He takes a hit. And the Legionnaires with Crombeen. Near half wall to our right, almost lost the puck. Now he does. Dorman will chase into the corner. Pindle on the boards by Crombeen. Now Chapman with the puck. He'll cycle it back into the corner. Crombeen spins away from Dorman. Now Crombeen will play to the far side for Minder. He couldn't handle it. It'll come up the side to Roberts. He'll get it out the center. Sander will dump it right back in. Crombeen back to get it. Played last year with the Plymouth Whalers of the Ontario Hockey League. He'll tie up the puck. Corrigan in there as well for the Legionnaires. Puck squirts into the corner. Corrigan fires it around to the far side to Minder. Lead pass now. Out to center on the right wing comes Slatt. He'll dump it deep for Bobby King. King behind the end line. Tied up by Mayo. Now Slatt the far half wall. Snapshot off the skate of Bridges. Dorman will pick it up near boards. He'll come out to center. Trying to gain center ice. He lost it to Davis Boyer. Boyer turns right back up ice. Dorman is absolutely gassed. Boyer, nice move, trying to get into the slot. Dorman will pick it up and fire it down the ice. He won't be able to change here. 15-12 to go. Second period scoreless from the barn on Broad Street. Playing the Strathroy zone to our left. Clarke backhand scores! There it is, the opening goal of the hockey game. And it's Jay Clarke with the backhand wraparound. Goes upstairs and the Legionnaires lead 1-0. Jay Clarke gets the goal. And we'll see if we can pick up the assist when they come out on the public address as the puck goes. Cody Trowell and Thomas Moxley with the assist on that Jay Clarke goal. Face off in the Sarnia zone to our right far circle. Mandarelli against Van Drummond. Won by Van Drummond. Fired around the near side. Kestner looking for the loose puck. He'll play it behind his own net now for Prong. Prong's getting a ton of ice tonight. Him and Crombeen both. Stretch pass. Van Drummond in over the line. Lead pass looking for Fogarty. Kestner fakes the slap shot. Far circle. Lost the puck. Gets it right back. He'll play it near left corner now. Van Drummond. He's hit by Hammond along the boards. Mandarelli will play it up the boards for Nas. Nas trying to get it out. Still with the puck. He'll play it high. And out of... Lead pass, Grogan out the center. Dalton going towards the net. Grogan over the line. Far circle, wrist shot didn't get through. Roberts will play it off the near boards. It's kept in at the line, but now Roberts comes out the center. His pocket was picked. Dalton turns and fires it back in. Grogan picking up the puck near half wall was hit. Into the corner now for West Baker. Baker gets tied up by Prong. Chichinski in there as well behind the Sarnia net. Loose puck squirts to the far boards to Roberts. He'll go back to Minder behind his own net. He'll stop right there. Far boards now. Roberts one more time. Now Chichinski out the center for the Legionnaires. He'll gain center ice. He'll fire it in. Babkirk looking for the loose puck behind the end line. Centers it out in front. And Grogan right there to pick up the puck. And he'll flip it out to center. Second period. Face off just outside the Sarnia blue line, won by the Rockets. They'll dump it in. Moxley will fire it around the near side looking for King. He'll come out to center. Mayo will dump it right back in. Moxley on the far boards now and sidesteps Hartwick. He was coming in like a freight train. Here's Dorman. Now to Hartwick over the line. Tried to get it back to Dorman. That didn't work. Loose puck far corner. Dorman puts it in behind the goal line. The Legionnaires will bring it around the near side. Bouncing puck goes back behind the Sarnia net. Moxley now far boards. Lead pass to King that was much too high and too... Here at the Sarnia Arena. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday evening. A beautiful Thursday today, David. I actually did some golfing too. Puck out to center. Lead pass and over the line too far for Nick Boyer. Dump back out to center. Here's Martin. Bank pass now to Duarte. One touch to Field and over the line. Field drop pass to Boyer. Boyer wrist shot high of a Parker glove. Face off near right circle. Won by the Legionnaires. Allen will play behind his own net to Prong. Lead pass too high for Trowell and fired back in by Martin. 11:59 to go. Second period face off in the Strathroy zone to our left. Here's Clarke trying to center it out in front. He has the Legionnaires goal to the left point to Allen with a shot deflected by Boyer. Sensational blocker save by PJ Bridges. Behind the net now, Davis Boyer tries to center it out in front to Trowell. He couldn't fire. He'll cycle it back in behind the inline. Back to Trowell with a wrist shot. He's hit, blocker saved by Bridges one more time. And the puck is dumped out to center by Strathroy. Allen, far side to Prong. He'll play it out to center for Davis Boyer. He's tied up by Tyler Duarte. Loose puck comes down to Field at the Sarnia line. Field tied up by Clarke. They'll tie each other up near half wall. Puck squirts to Allen, far side to Prong. Lead pass up to center to Trowell. He'll back in it deep into the Rocket zone. Puck is dumped into the Sarnia zone. Minder back to get it for the Legionnaires. Far side now, Fogarty. Rink wide, intercepted by Mandarelli. Puck rolls into the Strathroy zone nonetheless. Now to the far side to Jordan De Silva. He'll play it off the boards and down the ice. Mandarelli trying to go after it with Crombeen in the far corner. Crombeen spins away from Mandarelli. Plays it up the boards now to Fogarty. Lead pass now up the right side to Van Drummond. Near side now, Kestner. Drop pass Fogarty. Fogarty taken off the puck by Thornton. Puck squeezes in. My point was, if you're going to put that line together, the other three lines need to contribute and not just depend on that line. Puck comes out to center, lead pass, Roberts sniped it into the Strathroy zone far side. He'll go against center, drop pass now, Chichinski. In behind the Strathroy net, looking for another wraparound. That's how they scored the opening goal. Wrist shot high over the crossbar. Loose puck far half wall. Baker tried to knife it up the boards. That didn't work. Bounced it off the boards again and fired down the ice. Icing waved off. Strathroy will change on the fly. Parker wants to freeze this, and he will. Hit the net. Welcome back. The Rockets with a little bit of pressure here with 9:21 to go in the second period. Their trail 1-0. Puck played into the slot. Here's Chapman. He overskated the puck, kept in by Martin. Bouncy puck far boards now to Dorman. Dorman will back in it to the half wall. Roberts turns and flips it high at the line. It gets outside the blue line. And now Corrigan lost the puck to Dorman. He'll go LeBear's near side. Now out to center to Chapman. He'll knife it deep. Here's Dorman trying to send it out in front. That one off a skate to the far corner now for Slatt. He'll leave it there for Moxley. Moxley will fight around the near side. Hammett does a good job to keep it in at the right point behind the net. Dorman behind the back pass right through the skates of Hartwick. Hammond at the right point will keep it in one more time. Bouncing puck finally comes out to center, and De Silva will dump it back in. The Rockets will start to change. Good shift here by the rookie line. Moxley out to center with speed and over the line. Into the skates of King. Backhand centering pass, nobody there. Hammett now for Strathroy. He'll play it to the line. Kept in by Davis Boyer. Boyer to the slot. Toe dragon, he got it. Poke checked by Jordan De Silva. Duarte back the other way, far side now to Field. Might be a 2-on-1 with Boyer. Field to Boyer in front, and just too far. Parker comes out to cover it. Face off one by the Legionnaires right on Parker, and he'll elect. Face off one by Boyer, scores! Duarte won it. Boyer turned and fired, and you can book it. We're tied at 1.
In behind him. Rockets now stake themselves, even though not a very impressive opening during the second period. The rookie line got them down in the previous
And Field will dump it in. Boyer turns and fires. Duarte fanned on it. Sander at the left point will get it deep. In behind the Sarnia net for Duarte one more time. He's pinned by Allen, trying to squirm him away. He does into the corner now to Field. Left point now to Sander. They're going to go to work again. Wrist shot right on. And Park. How many more commercials after this, Kiana? Holy mackerel, I'm going through them in a hurry.
Oh yeah, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
.12 to go. 22 Ottawa, a second period. We're tied at 1. Centering pass, Nas right there. And Parker will make the stop. Face off one by the Rockets. Baker, top of the circle. Wrist shot off a stick. Loose puck far side now for Fogarty. He has Grogan all over him. Dalton in there as well. Puck goes up the boards a little bit to Fogarty. He lost the puck. Dalton down low to Grogan. Looking in front for Baker. That didn't work. And now out comes Crombeen. Near side looking for Kestner. Deflects off. And speaking of Sarnia figure skating, we want to thank our good friend Art, who's been with us for the last 3 years, helping us out, as well as St. Thomas My FM. Every time we come to Sarnia, Art is very gracious to host us up here in the Sarnia figure skating booth. And he likes listening in as well, David. .12 to go, second period of play. Rockets changing on the fly. Loose puck, stolen in the slot by Hartwick. Hartwick, top of the near circle, at the dot, makes a move, shot towards the net, it hit Dorman in front. Dorman and Moxley will battle in the far corner now. Play to the line, kept in by Hartwick. He'll play it high off the glass, and that'll carry him. Here's Prong for the Legionnaires in the zone. He'll flip it high to the Strathroy line. Gets by De Silva. Davis Boyer after it. He's pinned along the far boards now by Hammett. Loose puck now. Trowell battling with Dorman. Boyer now for the Legionnaires. Tries to come up the half wall. Lost the puck to De Silva near side. Lead pass for Dorman, and Dorman saw it late. The Legionnaires will dump it back in. De Silva now behind his own net. Backhand near half wall to Kirk Dorman. Lead pass now for Chapman. Now to Hartwick at the Sarnia line. Chapman flying to the net. Hartwick with a wrist shot. That didn't miss the top right corner by much. Clarke now. Lead pass to Boyer to center. The Legionnaires captain. Boyer with a wrist shot. That's knifed by the paddle of Bridges to the end glass. Play along the far half wall. 5 minutes to go. Second period. Walking off the wall. Trowell. He was taken off the puck. Loose puck. Allen comes in off the left point to chip it deep. Hammett now. Will fly it around the far side. Prong at the right point will keep it in for Sarnia. Shot off the skate at Chapman to the far corner. Boyer behind the net now for Clarke. Clarke looking for a give and go. He's pinned by Chapman behind the Strathroy net. Clarke still with the puck out front to Trowell. Now to come to the right point. The Prong with a wrist shot. And that's steered out of play by Bridges. And now Boyer and De Silva in front of the net are going to have face off far circle to our left, won by Duarte to the far boards. Cecchini gets after it. Into the corner now. Baptist wants to walk out. Centering pass. Bouncing puck. It finds Tyler Duarte. He'll play it outside into the neutral zone. Minder will dump it right back in. Bridges to stop it for Mayo. Cole Mayo now. Play it off the near boards. Jasinski could not keep it in. Now Duarte for Strathroy finds Boyer to center near side, left to right and over the Sarnia line. Drop pass, not close to Tyler Duarte, and the Legionnaires will get it out to center. Boyer will fire it back in. 4:05 to go in the second period. Parker will leave it there for Crombeen. He almost lost the puck. He'll play it to the far half wall now for Roberts. He takes a hit from Nick Boyer, and they'll scrum after it. Minder in there as well for the Legionnaires. Duarte now centers it into the slot area, taken away by Crombeen. He'll play it up the boards now to Babcock. He couldn't get it out. Kept it at the right point by Mayo. Now Minder at the far boards for the Legionnaires. Gets it to center. Thornton now in transition. Finds Duarte and over the line. Strathroy in the middle of a change. Loose puck at the right point. Duarte now to the blue line to Sander with a wrist shot right on, and Parker will make the stop. And Tyler Duarte, the captain for the Rockets, recently announcing the charity of choice for the Rockets this year will be Middlesex Community Living. And we'll hear from Tyler Duarte tomorrow. Zone to our right far circle with 3:20 to go in the period. Won by the Rockets. Martin with a shot that deflects high off the end glass. Thornton near half wall. Right point LeBert. Shot was blocked by Kestner. Into the Strathroy zone. Martin's going to have to hurry. He gets it out to center. Fogarty in front of his own bench, far side. Gave away to Mandarelli. Mandarelli over the line. He'll tee one up. And that missed the top right corner by a couple of feet. LeBers will keep it in. Thornton with some room in the slot. Thornton with a wrist shot. Big rebound in front. It comes to the point now to LeBers. LeBers tried to get it near his side. Intercepted by Kestner. He'll play it down the ice. 2-on-1 for the Legionnaires. Van Damen. Centering pass. And right there was Fogarty. He couldn't get a stick on it. Played to the line and down the ice. And Vandervaart's going to go back to get this. He'll play it to the far boards now to Moxley. He'll fire it off the boards and out to center for Kestner. Kestner looking for support, finds Fogarty in over the line. Wrist shot right on, and Bridges will make the stop. Allen at the left point looking to fire. Looking for a tip in front of Clarke. Didn't work. Baker now. Battling with Clarke. Dalton will get it down the ice. Icing indicated here. And icing will be the... Puck to the far boards in the Strathroy zone to our left. Baker tried to advance it. Lost the puck. Davis Boyer centers it out in the slot. Intercepted. Now Baker with some time on the far side. Baker with a wrist shot. Big rebound. Grugan gets to it. A shot just wide. When Wes Baker turns on the Jets, look out. Nobody's going to catch him. Loose puck comes out to the right point. Hammett will turn and fire. That's blocked in front. Played to the near half wall and now to the line, kept in by Baker momentarily. He'll have to come out and get it. In a neutral zone, he'll back in it deep. Intercepted by Sander at the Sarnia line. He'll dump it deep into the corner for Ryan Field. Field behind the end line. Centering pass. Duarte right there, but he was hit right as he went to shoot it. And now Davis Boyer will back in it to the line, intercepted by Nick Boyer. Near half wall, he'll play it to the right point, not far enough for Mayo. Davis Boyer out the center, far side Trowell. 1:17 to go in the second period. Wrist shot off the blocker of Bridges and Field out the center. Near side Boyer in over the line. Nick Boyer trying to cut the corner, forced behind the Sarnia net. Cycles it back into Tyler Duarte in the far corner. Duarte now plays it behind the Sarnia net. Davis Boyer tied up by Ryan Field. Babcock now as we go into the last minute. High out the center. Pass Sander. Now here's Roberts. Babcock trying to catch the play. Centering pass. A great defensive play by Cole Mayo. And Ryan Field back in transition. In over the line. Field near half wall. Trying to get around. Chichinski. Centering pass intercepted. Played into the near right corner now. 40 seconds to go in the period. Strathroy starting a change. Loose puck picked up by Chichinski. He'll come out the center now. Shading to the right side of the rink. In over the line. Tried to toe drag around Sander. That didn't work. Puck comes out the center to Duarte. In over the line. Drop pass was behind Nick Boyer. And Boyer will just keep it in. He's gassed at the end of his shift. Back come the Legionnaires the other way. 20 seconds to go. Chichinski. Centering pass. Intercepted by Sander to the far corner. Now Roberts for the Legionnaires. Centers it down in front. Right there. And Bridges finds it. And he'll cover it up with 12.6 seconds to go. And Drummond tried to win it. He lost it to Mandarelli. Played around to the far boards to Thornton with 7 seconds to go. He'll flip it high to center. Now Mandarelli, poke checked by Crombeen. Van Drummond now will go back in his own zone. That'll do it for the second period of play here from the barn on Brock Street. Each team getting the goal. We're tied at 1.
Along those lines, the book is
that scenario, that's going to make teams want to win their series as fast as they can, because that'll give them the best winning percentage. Third period underway, brought to you by Strathroy Audio Video. The competition in London knows this. You should too. Rockets from right to left across your radio dial. We're tied at 1. Chris Orrs, David Hansberger here at the barn in Brock Street in Sarnia, Ontario. Here's Clarke cutting right in for the Legionnaires, and the loose puck goes through the blue ice, kept it at the right point by Prong. Clarke is dumped by Duarte. We're still penalty free. 41 minutes into this hockey game. Playing the Strathroy zone to our right, near right corner, loose puck. Davis Boyer behind the Strathroy net, centers it out in front, and across came the paddle of PJ Bridges and springs field out to center. Duarte trying to catch the play, centering pass that went off Duarte's skate, couldn't fire. Prong will take over possession for the Legionnaires. He's lost the puck at the line. Duarte now the field, top of the near circle, near side, Boyer, he can't fire. Centering pass out to the blue line to Hammett with some time. Wrist shot off the skate. Picked up by Clarke. Lead pass finds Davis Boyer far side. Wrist shot and a great back check by Jordan De Silva. And Bridges. Shot right on by Van Drummond. Easy stop for Bridges. Now centering pass by Kestner. Intercepted, and Mandarelli will turn up ice for the Rockets right to left. Right wing pass to Nas and over the line. He lost the puck. Mandarelli following up on a play, gets him behind the net. Thornton looking to center it out in front, gets it back near side, centering pass, and Mandarelli had to go through his skates. Hammett with a shot, that's blocked in front. And the Legionnaires will flip it high to center. That's high stick by Hammett. Sarnia will touch the puck. Mandarelli at center. Tried to feed Nas, and Nas didn't know where the puck was, and the Legionnaires will control with Moxley in his own zone. He'll wrist it off the near boards, off the linesman to chase Thornton in over the line. Thornton will dump it deep, trying to get around Moxley. Thornton centering pass, and a nice save there by Parker. In behind the end line now, Thornton trying to get to Mandarelli. Mandarelli far boards. Right point now to LeBears. Back to Mandarelli in the high slot. Looking near side, turns and fires off the skate. Here comes Martin off the point. He'll play it behind the net now to Grogan. Grogan looking to center it. Mandarelli in the slot. Now he'll come Martin near side. Martin to the left point. Back in behind the end line now to Sean Grogan. Grogan looking to center it out in front. Some of the Rockets changing on the fly. The puck will go off the side.
Those are the teams that have a better winning percentage and a better chance to get that wild card spot. So it's not a perfect system. The best teams that are possibly the best team that should be in the round robin might not necessarily be the one to win.
And the semifinals will not have two teams from the same conference. If two Golden Horseshoe teams make it, they will not play each other in the semis, if I'm not mistaken. A shot off the blocker of PJ Bridges. And yeah, we made that comment with Jim Drexler in the first intermission before we went to air. 20 minutes gone, no penalty. Now we're 48 minutes in and no penalty. There's a shot point blank by Slat. That was just missed the top right corner. King will cycle it into the corner now. And looking for the loose puck was Corrigan. He's tied up by Mayo. 2-on-2 scrum now. Puck poked to the half wall. Chapman ties his man up and gets it to Dorman. Dorman out to center now to Hartwick. Hartwick with speed and over the line. Toe drag trying to get around his check, and Prong knocked him down. Dorman into the corner near side. He lost the puck. Following up on the play was Chapman. Dorman has it again. This rookie line having a good game. Centering pass. Intercepted by Prong. Prong sidesteps the freight train hit by Hartwick. Loose puck, and the referee lost sight of it, and we'll get a whistle. Boyer plays it into the corner. Davis Boyer for the Legionnaires will fire it around the near side. Waiting for it is Trowell. Trowell will dump it deep. And back to get it's going to be Clarke. He's pinned by Hammett. Loose puck. Trowell trying to send it out for a back door. And Davis Boyer couldn't fire. And the Rockets back in transition. 3-on-2. Fielding over the line. Cross ice to Duarte. One-timer. And it's steered aside by Parker. Moving right to left. No connection problem with that. That's all.
15-46.
Face off one by the Rockets. Played into the far corner. Duarte will go in after it. Keeps it deep. Davis Boyer now plays it high and out to center. It hit Martin's skate, comes right to Trowell over the line. Toe drag. Trowell at the dot and just missed the top left corner. There's a hard hit. Nick Boyer on Clarke. Loose puck down to LeBert. She'll bank it off the back wall. Finds Martin near side. Martin looking cross ice. Intercepted momentarily by the Legionnaires as Strathroy will get out to center. David. Sander in over the line. Near side Mandarelli. Top of the circle. Mandarelli wrist shot right on and Parker will make the stop for a... Welcome back to the Sarnia Arena. Chris Orrs, David Hausberger. Thanks for joining us on a Thursday evening. Kiana watching our out-of-town scoreboard. London leading Leamington 3-2 at the Heinz Arena in Leamington. 14:30 to go here in the Strathroy audio video third period. We're tied at 1. Mandarelli in the high slot. Couldn't control the puck, and now Kestner back the other way for Sarnia, left to right. In over the line, forced into the near right corner by Sander. Sander takes Kestner into the boards. Fogarty looking for a loose puck at the half wall. He'll come to the right point now to Moxley. Near side, Kestner couldn't handle it. Sander now lead pass a little too far for Nas, and that might go for icing. No, icing waved off. Moxley will fire it around the far side, waiting for it. Van Drummond out to center, the Rockets changing. Van Drummond in and over the line. Fogarty going to the net, and it's steered away by PJ Bridges. Fogarty near right corner, and he's muscled to the ice by De Silva. And then De Silva, I think De Silva might have threw his shoulder out or something. He looks hurt. Stays on the ice, though. Initially, it looked like his shoulder had popped out. Now Grogan trying to center it. Intercepted by Chichinsky. The Legionnaires back out the center. Chichinsky with speed. Has Baker all over him. Legionnaires will dump it in. LeBert has to hustle here. Centering pass. Intercepted by Wes Baker. He fanned on the clearing attempt. Gets it back. Plays it off the boards and finds Grogan. Grogan errantly gave it to Chichinsky. And the Legionnaires will control one more time. Papkirk in over the line, far side. Roberts tried a centering pass, gave it away to Grogan. He'll come out the center. Sean Grogan far side, watched by Allen, trying to cut the corner. Forced into the far corner. Taking it in the board, still with the puck. Centering pass! And Chapman put it high. And Mayo will fire it in. Parker will stop it behind his own net now for Minder. Minder to the far side. Bobby King couldn't do anything with it. Loose puck. Chapman tried to center it out in front. Here's Dorman now in the far corner. This line has really played well. Chapman tried to center it out in front. It's played to the blue line. Kept in by Sander. Wrist shot towards the net as he was hit. Puck near left corner. Dorman ties up Minder. Hartwick in there looking for a loose puck. Chapman hovering. 2-on-2 scrum. Dorman walks out of the corner with a wrist shot. Then a blocker save there by Parker. Dorman back at it behind the end line. Now behind the Sarnia net, still with the puck. He'll cycle it behind the net to Chapman. Chapman spins away from Minder. Out front! And Dorman was tied up. Out to center now. Come the Legionnaires near side. Bobby King was poke check. Slat will get it to the Strathroy line. Sander can't get it out. Slat turns it. Fire sent away by PJ Bridges. King at the far half wall. He'll center it off the skate of Sander. Loose puck will come to Hartwick. And Hartwick out to center. Dorman dumped that center. Blast by Hartwick. A save there by Parker. Rockets changing on the fly. What pace. Here's Field. Drop pass. Dillard with a shot and a skate save there by Parker. Martin off the point. Couldn't get it in. And back comes Slap to center. He overskated the puck. He's gassed. Here's King in his own zone. Far boards now. Maybe too many men. It hit Trowell, but no call. Duarte lost the puck at center. Trowell now in over the line. Trowell, drop pass. Here's Boyer backhand and a save by Bridges, and he'll cover up the loose puck. Kiana, how many more commercials? Okay. Chris Orrs and David Hausberger, thanks for joining us. 11:09 to go, third period of play. Puck out to center. Moxley will dump it in. Strathroy moving right to left. across your radio dial in this third period. Nick Boyer at the far boards. Chip pass now to Field and full fly out to center. In over the line, drop pass to Duarte. Back to Field behind the end line. Field trying to center it out in front, stops behind the Sarnia net. He'll bank it to the right point to LeBears. LeBears will go down low, far circle down the field. Left point to Silva. It's Silva top of the circle, almost tipped by Boyer in front. Now Clarke at the far side. He got intercepted by Field. Centering pass near half wall now, Nick Boyer. This line is absolutely electric every time they hit the ice. Centering pass will come to the right point to LeBears. Down into the corner now. Boyer tried to center it out in front, intercepted by Moxley. Moxley lead pass near side, Trowell and over the Strathroy line. Trowell looking for support, gets it back from an errant De Silva pass. Now it's pickpocketed out the center now to Nick Boyer. Boyer is on the end of a long shift as well. The Legionnaires will take over. Trowell will get it to center. De Silva now in over the line. Delayed offside. Strathroy changing on the fly. Kestner will pick it up out the center. Kestner, he's dispossessed by Thornton at the line. Chase Thornton tried to center it. That didn't work. Van Drummond back the other way and over the line. Far side. Saucer pass backdoor. Kestner trying to draw a penalty. Was holding the stick. There's a shot. Just missed the top left corner by Van Drummond. Loose puck near side now for Thornton. One hand shovel pass to Nas. And Nas will chip it deep. Parker out the plate, waiting for it is Allen. Allen behind his own net now. He'll play it far boards to Kestner. Kestner looking for an outlet pass. He'll bank it to Fogarty and over the line. Van Drummond going to the net. Centering pass! Back at great save by P.J. Bridges. Are you kidding? He made the splits and out came the right path to rob the Legionnaire forward. There's a shot by Nas. Here's a shot from Baker that was wide off the draw in the Sarnia zone to our left. Roberts will play it to the line and out. Martin for the Rockets will fire it right back in. Crombeen back to get it. Baker's going to beat him to it. Baker far corner now to Dalton in the slot. Grogan with a shot that just missed. Baker now trying to center it. He's dumped. Wrap around. Dalton shot it just wide. Baker again. Now this line is starting to catch fire. Baker tried to center it out in front. Crombeen will get it to the line. Baker battling with Grogan to keep it in, and they do momentarily. Jaczynski get it out to center. The Rockets will dump it back in. 8:41 to go, third period. Face off near circle to our left. One by Strathroy, but Roberts gets to it first. Good job by Martin to keep it in. Near corner. Here's Danny Chapman. Backdoor, and it hopped over the stick of Dorman. Dorman to the right point. LeBears one-timer right on. And stopped by Parker with 8:20. Face-off one by Chapman. Hartwick will keep it in. He'll play it near left corner now for Dorman behind the Sarnia net. Watched by Moxley. He'll cycle it to Chapman. Tried to, went off a skate. Loose puck at the far half wall. 2-on-2 scrum, and it's dumped out the center by Moxley. Martin will regroup at his own line. Martin for the Rockets will play it out the center. Bouncing puck. And here's Hartwick over the line with Dorman, and that's offside. Hammett will keep it in at the right point. In deep behind the Sarnia net. Thornton will get there first. He's hit hard. Fighting with the puck. Leaves it there for Nick Boyer. Boyer now in the corner. It's Duarte, Boyer, and now Chase Thornton up front. So Coach Mike Bondi going into the bag of tricks. Duarte versus Davis Boyer. Won by Duarte. Boyer, or Nick Boyer with a quick shot that was wide and stumped down to the Strathroy zone. De Silva will play it around the near side. Bouncing puck comes out to center. 7:21 to go in regulation. Prong in his own line. Cross ice to Allen. Lead pass given away. Loose puck in the zone and brought in by the Legionnaires. Bouncing puck. Trowell doesn't see it. Jordan De Silva does. He'll play it around the near side. Intercepted by Clarke. Clarke centering pass deflects behind the net to the far corner now for Davis Boyer. He'll chip it down low. Gave it away to Tyler Duarte. Duarte now will backhand out the center now to Ryan Field. And over the line far side, Nick Boyer. Nick Boyer looking to center. Duarte goes to the net. Rebound right there. Field looking for the loose puck. Wrap around the side door. And Boyer couldn't jam it in. Right point now to Sander. Sander takes a hit, keeps it in. Down low behind the Sarnia net for Nick Boyer. He left it near left corner now to Chase Thornton. Thornton now to Boyer behind the end line, looking give and go, off a skate, through with a shot, rebound, Boyer right there, cleared off the line by the Legionnaires. Mayo with a shot deflected just wide. Here's Thornton, turns and fires, didn't get through. Now Boyer into Duarte, now left point to Mayo, fakes the shot. One-timer, Sander couldn't fire. Top of the circle, Sander with a shot, didn't get through. Thornton tried to center it, and Parker finally finds it with 6:18 to go. Mandarelli wins the draw. Mayo at the right point with a blast! And that might have caught a little bit of the post and did catch part of the blocker. In behind the end line, Mandarelli one more time. Trying to center it. Thornton right there, toe drag in front! Loose puck, Thornton's dumped, Parker's got it. And we'll get a whistle with 6:04. Face off far circle to our left. Won by Davis Boyer. In the corner, Minder. Around the far side, Mandarelli tried to turn and fire. Now Davis Boyer comes out the center. Boyer with speed. In over the line. Kestner going to the net. Backhand deflected behind the end line. Boyer gave it away now to Mayo. He'll play it off the boards. Nas trying to get it out. He does to Thornton. Thornton now at center on the far boards. Fanned on the dump in and give it away to Kestner. Back the other way, the Legionnaires and over the line. Kestner looking to fire. He tried to toe drag in front. Fogarty, left point now, Crombeen. Wrist shot high over the Strathroy net. Thornton will have it near boards. Chase Thornton out the center, lead pass looking for Mandarelli behind cover. That didn't work. Loose puck picked up now by Minder. He'll dump it deep, 5:22 to go. Out comes Baker in over the Sarnia line. He lost the puck, trying to keep it in. It comes out to the center area, and Mandarelli will dump it deep. Moxley, far side now, Crombeen spins away from Grogan. Near side, Moxley one more time, 5 to go in regulation. Here's Robertson over the line. Roberts trying to cut the corner. Wrist shot, rebound right there. And the original save by Bridges. He's still down. Puck's on the mesh, and we'll get a whistle. Welcome back to Sarnia. 4:35 to go. Strathroy audio video third period. We're tied at 1. Kiana tells us Lasky's out-of-town scoreboard from Leamington. The Flyers and the London Nationals now tied at 3 in the third period. We're tied at 1 here. Playing the Strathroy zone to our right and dumped out the center. Moxley gave it away to Hartwick at the line. Hartwick had to wait for Grogan. He goes into the far boards against Chichinsky. Lost the puck. The Legionnaires trying to get it out. Babkirk now lost it at the line one more time. Scramble just inside the blue line. Picked up by Moxley. He'll come out the center. He's poke checked by LeBerge. Back comes Hartwick. Sarnia's kind of change. Hartwick will tee it up. And a blistering drive snag. Here's Slat. He's going to shoot the puck into the Strathroy zone. Icing waved off. What a hit! As Hammett Slat into the corner. Centering pass goes all the way down the ice, and I can't believe Slat got up as quickly as he did. He was absolutely drilled. Here's Nick Boyer in the far corner now to our left, tied up. Centering pass, loose puck into the slot, picked up by Slat. He'll come out the center. And now Duarte getting hammered at center ice by Kestner, and our first penalty is coming to the Sarnia Legionnaires. With 3:22 to go in the third, we're going to take our last break. He's getting the next power play, guaranteed. Thank you. Welcome back to the Sarnia Arena, 3:14 to go. In regulation, we have our first power play, and it goes to the Strathroy Rockets. Brought to you by Putt Strybosh at Century 21, First Canadian Corporation Brokerage. He's not number 1. You are. Here's Martin at center for Strathroy. It's Baker, Thornton, and Dalton up front. On the power play, Martin and Sander on the blue line. The puck is dumped out by the Legionnaires. 1:28 to go in the power play. Sander will dump it in. Parker's going to want to play this. No, he's going to cover it up. No, he is going to play it. And it's... Now it's Mandarelli, Nas, and Hartwick. Mayo and Grogan on the blue line. Here's Mayo, center part of the blue line, top of the near circle. Mandarelli wants to tee it up. There's a shot right on, rebound right there. And referee Darcy. Mandarelli near side against Davis Boyer. Mandarelli wins the draw into the corner. Crombeen will pick it up, plays it up the boards and out and down the ice, and Grogan will go back to get it. 1 minute to go in the power play. 2:20 to go in regulation. Lead pass near side, too far for Hartwick, and is played out of play by... Face-off won by the Legionnaires, kept into the left point by Duarte momentarily and dumped down the ice. Duarte, Field, and Boyer now out. Grogan and Mayo on the blue line. 42 seconds to go in the power play. We're tied at 1. Latter stages of the third period. Boyer in over the line, too far for Field, and not kept in by... Face-off won by Duarte, but all the way down the ice. Mayo's going to have to go back to get it. 30 seconds to go in the power play. 1:49 to go in regulation. Here's Duarte at center. Oh, he gave it away. Here's Clarke short-handed. The game on his stick. Great stop, PJ Bridges. You've got to be kidding me. The left skate comes out in the splits, and he robs Clarke. Here's Mayo coming in offside. Duarte was ahead. It's like a playoff game. Face-off just outside the Sarnia blue line, won by the Rockets. Here's Sander. Right side now, Dorman will get it in over the line. Now to Chapman. He lost the puck to Crombeen. Crombeen gave it away to Dorman. In behind the net now to Chapman. We're back to even strength. Chapman in the near corner. Crombeen dumps Chapman in front, played off the glass, kept in by Sander momentarily. Yes, he does keep it in, but given away to Davis Boyer. Near side, Kestner. 1:08 to go. Kestner in over the line, into the slot, backhand towards the slot. Loose puck. Clarke right there, just missed the top left corner. Boyer tried to center it out in front. He gets it back. Moxley gave it away, and the Rockets are going to break out with Hartwick on the far side. Last minute of play. He's got Dorman to the net. Poke checked into the corner. Now Hartwick. Oh, he's hammered behind the net by Kestner. Chapman now, right point to Mayo. Mayo with a wrist shot. And it's blocked in front by Clarke. And a penalty behind the play. It's going to be against Crombeen of the Legionnaires with 43 seconds. Face-off just outside the Strathroy blue line. Mandarelli back to LaBerge. High off the glass and down the ice. Allen couldn't play it. Icing waved off. 33 seconds to go. Near side, Prong in the corner. Around Thornton. He'll go behind his own net. Lead pass up the boards out the center. LaBerge will gain the line, fire it right back in. Parker will glove it. Looking to play it, and Sarnia's going to get called for a night. Sarnia wins the draw. Allen takes Thornton into the far corner. Puck behind the net, fired around to the left point to Silva. 3 seconds to go, looking to fire, gave it away. Davis Boyer's going to wind up from center ice, and he'll fire it, no problem. Shots on goal for us on the next commercial break as we're set to go overtime here. 5 minutes or less, sudden death. Rockets moving right to left across your radio dial. Here's Baker with some room, near circle. Wes Baker with a shot right on, and Parker makes the stop. Davis Boyer wins the draw over Dalton. It's dumped out to center. Glove down by Sander. That'll be a glove pass. Now Duarte out with the Nick Boyer. Sander and Mayo on the blue line. Sander makes a nice move. Right side now to Boyer and over the line on Moxley. Top of the far circle. Fanned on the cross ice attempt, but dumped it into the corner nonetheless. Davis Boyer now will play it high off the glass. Mayo will keep it in. Mayo near side. Sander with some room. Here's a stop shot. The foot to right in front. Loose puck back to Sander at the left point. Sander with a blast. The foot to the front. Duarte right there, and a couple of stops by Parker. Back come the Legionnaires. Davis Boyer lost the handle. Duarte back into the line. Duarte with a snapshot. Pad save by Sean Parker. Far side, Davis Boyer gets it to the Strathroy line. Mayo will back in it near side to Curtis Sander. Sanders had a whale of a hockey game. In over the line. Nick Boyer was offside. He'll touch the puck and we'll get a face. Here's Martin. Nice dish to Chase Thornton. He'll skate out to center on the far side. He'll dump it deep. Parker's going to play it back around the far boards. To the point, LaBerge couldn't keep it in. It was the juggling on the dasher boards. Tough play for Matt LaBerge. He'll dump it in now. Parker will leave it here now for Allen behind his own net to our left. Allen looking for an outlet, finds Chichinski around Mandarelli. He'll skate out the center, left wing pass now to Clarke. He's poked, checked off the puck. It goes behind the Strathroy net. Martin now will leave it in the corner for Chase Thornton. He'll play it behind the Strathroy net now to Matt LaBerge. Lead pass now to Mandarelli. Mandarelli looking cross ice, finds Martin out the center. Martin to move around Trowell, in over the line. Martin, the big fella, will dump it in behind the Sarnia net. Minder will get there first. He'll play it high off the glass. Bouncing puck finds Trowell out the center. 1-on-2. Bobby King trying to catch the play. Trowell trying to get around the corner. In front, scores! What a goal by Trowell! Coast to coast, like butter on toast, and the Legionnaires win it. 2-1. The post-game show coming up right after this. This is the Strathroy Rockets Hockey, brought to you by Domino's Pizza, live at 105.7 My FM.